Houston.
What?
This actually has not launched yet.
Oh.
Extra, extra, spread the news.
I done burnt up sweat. Seriously. Hey guys, what is up? What's good? It's your girl Ashley and Chewbacca. Chewbacca is my hair extensions. And I put her in a little pony. She's just hanging there today. We're just hanging out. So I'm excited about today's video because I am actually going to be sharing with you the new Urban Decay Naked Heat collection. Yeah, I'm a little bit excited. Just a tad. I am going to be sharing with you guys how to get this look using the new Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I do want to give you guys a little bit of a rundown before we get into the video. You guys know I really don't do reviews or anything like that. So I do give you guys my opinions on the shadows, the pigmentation, the blendability, all that stuff in the makeup tutorial. But I do want to let you guys know that this does retail for $54 and the packaging is sick. Like, look at that. Do you see that? Sick. Out of this world. It has the embossed lettering on the very front. It's in a sturdy packaging. It has a pretty big mirror, which is pretty freaking clear because I haven't gotten it dirty yet. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eyeshadows, which is pretty standard for Urban Decay Naked palettes. I should have known that. It also comes with a brush, which is a pretty good quality brush. I have no idea why I did not use this in the video. I probably should have, but it is a dual-ended brush. It has a flat shader side and it also has this blending side, and then this says Naked Heat. Now I'm pretty sure you guys want to know what's in the Urban Decay box. Well, this is just the box that the Naked Heat palette came in. So I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna throw this away, but a box, pretty cute, but I'm pretty sure we're all gonna throw this away, so there's that. It also came with 2 of their limited edition 24/7 Glide On eye pencils and 3 limited edition Vice lipsticks. I guess I'll first start off by showing you the lipstick packaging. This is the lipstick packaging. It's super duper sweet. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's luxe. It comes in this mixed metal packaging, and the first color is called Scorch. This is a metallized finish. So this is what Scorch looks like. All right, it's not like super duper like, oh my God, I need it. The next shade is also another metallized. This one is my second favorite. So it's that red shade right there. When I say metallized, it does have some hint of glitter or like metallic sheen in it. And lastly, we have my all-time favorite, which is Fuel, and this is a cream. Hella obsessed. So freaking pretty. I'm so glad they put a nude in here. Moving on, I have the 2 limited edition 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. I have one in Alkaline and then I have another one in Torch. This one is Alkaline, which is just a purple shade right there, and then the other one is in the shade Torch, and this is exactly what this is exactly what I have in my waterline. These pencils do retail for $20. If I had to say anything about these, I will say that they are really amazing in your waterline. I would not recommend them to kind of smudge out on your upper lash line. You guys will see my struggle in the video, but overall these are really great pencils. Do I think they're standout products in this line? Absolutely not, but they aren't bad. That was all the heat that came in this box. So if you guys want to see how the eyeshadows apply and all of that stuff, be sure to keep watching. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on that bell so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a new video, because I upload 2 new videos every week, twice a week, and you guys don't want to miss out on that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, you guys, so for the sake of this video, I've already done my brows, primed my eyes, and covered up this massive zit on my chin, so that way you guys didn't have anything unpleasant to look at during this video. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually set my eyeshadow primer. By the way, the eyeshadow primer I did use is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. This is in the old packaging. I am gonna set my eyelids with a face powder. Today I'm just using this. This is a Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 230 Natural Buff. I always like to set my eyeshadow primer, especially in the crease, so that way everything just transitions very, very nicely. And the brush I'm using is the Firm Shader E57 by Sigma. Now moving on to the star of the show, the Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette. Guys, Urban Decay literally just dropped a bomb on us. Nobody saw this coming. It literally came out of nowhere, and when I seen it, I knew that I had to have it. And I didn't think that Urban Decay was gonna send it to me, but they did send this to me. So shout outs to them. It's definitely not gonna alter the way I feel about the palette in any way, shape, or form. You guys know me, I always keep it honest, 100. That's just how we roll on this channel. I don't know why I did that, because I need to open up to use it. So the first shade I'm going to use is a shade called Ounce. I'm using the shade. It does kind of have a sheen to it, so it's not a straight up bone color shadow, which is why I did not set my crease with it. I am going to take the shade all over my brow bone though. It's going to act as a really pretty highlight. Cool beans. Now the next shade I'm gonna go in with is this shade right here called Chaser. And to apply it, I'm gonna use this Morphe M501 brush, and I'm gonna dust this all up in my crease. Like I said, this is going to act as my transition color. I always say that you don't have to be super neat with this. You just want it to be really nice and blown out. Now that I have Chaser blended all out in my crease, I'm gonna take this shade right here called Sauce, which is a really pretty warm tone brown. And I'm gonna take that on a Morphe M433, and I'm just gonna rock it right here in my crease. And as you can see, these colors are blending so nicely with each other. I'm not taking that shade called Sauce and I'm not blending it above Chaser, because we want a really nice, smooth, even transition from our crease to our brow bone. Now the next shadow I'm gonna go in with is this one right here called Tea Devil, which is a really pretty warm tone, kind of like rusty color. And I'm gonna take that on a Morphe M433, and I'm going to focus it right here on the outer portion of my eyelid. So Urban Decay also launched new limited edition 24/7 glide on eye pencils to go with this collection. So I'm gonna use this one in the shade Alkaline. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rub this on my upper lash line right here to act as my liner. You guys know what I like to do. You guys know I like to go in with crayon liners and then smudge them out with a pencil brush for more of a smoky look. So that's exactly what I am doing here. Now I'm only doing this to the outer portion of my eyelid because I haven't put my lid color on just yet. Kind of envision how I'm wanting everything to look. After placing that gel liner in Alkaline, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade called Ashes, which is a similar tone, and I'm going to just place that directly over top with my pencil brush, and I am just going to continue smoking. Now, if we're being completely honest, I don't think that this is the best liner to smudge out on your upper lash line, because once you put it down, it's very difficult to smudge, and then once you set it with shadow, it's just kind of like a flat straight line, if you feel me. Moving on to my lid color, which is probably the color I'm most excited about. I'm gonna take the shade called Lumber, and I'm going to apply it with the Sigma E57 brush. But before I apply it, I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of the Milani Make It Last setting spray, because Urban Decay went ahead and sent over a card when they sent the package out, and it says, mist your brush with the all-nighter makeup setting spray before applying metallic or shimmer shades to minimize fallout and maximize color payoff. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, except I'm not using the Urban Decay all-nighter makeup setting spray. I'm just gonna use the Make It Last setting spray by Milani, and I'm just gonna place this on the inner part of my lid. So that's pretty much what the shade called Lumber looks like in the very inner corner, sprayed with a little bit of that Make It Last setting spray by Milani. I'm now gonna take the shade called Scorch, which is kind of like a scorching, hot, shimmery metallic, and I am going to place that right in between the lid color and the outer V color. So I definitely feel like Urban Decay should have added a black in this palette, but unfortunately they did not. So I am now gonna go in with this liner by L'Oreal, and I'm going to kind of do a gradient effect from this purple to a very smoked out black on the outer V. What I really love about this pencil is that it is super duper creamy. This is the L'Oreal Silkissimi eyeliner. Now I know it looks messy, but I promise you I will clean it up here in a second, trying to make it more at a point. All right, so now that I have a pretty intense smoky liner going on, I didn't intend for my wings to be this big, but let's just go with it. I'm gonna take a wipe and I'm just going to clean up this edge and really just sharpen it up like this. The next shade I want to go in with is a shade called En Fuego, which is a little bit more of a deeper brick, and I really just want to focus it right here in the crease to kind of amplify that color. I will say that no matter how many colors I layer over top of each other, it doesn't look muddy or anything. It just blends very, very nicely. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes mascara, and I'm gonna coat my lashes. So if you asked me how I felt about the Naked Heat palette so far, I will say I really like it. I feel like it's super duper blendable. It's different than anything Urban Decay has ever dropped. I will say that I wish that they implemented more of a black shade into the palette, maybe take out that purple tone and do a black, just because I feel like blacks are super essential in any makeup palette. So I definitely want to do something on the lower lash line. I kind of want to do something smoky, something a little bit sultry, not really sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the shade called En Fuego, and I'm going to push this closest to my lash line on a flat definer brush by Sigma. Woo! Obsessed, so obsessed. Now I really want to smoke out that lower lash line, so I'm gonna take this little blending brush by Sigma. This is their E36, and I'm gonna pick up the shade called Cayenne, and I am just going to buff it directly underneath En Fuego. Taking the second limited edition 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Torch, I'm just gonna use this to line my inner waterline. Before going in with lower mascara, I'm gonna go in with this Kat Von D Ink It liner. Now you can use any liner you want. And I'm just gonna draw small dots closest to my lash line to create the illusion of very full lower lashes. So I did that. Now I'm going in with a little bit of the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes mascara. To add a little bit of a pop to the very inner corner, I am going to take my highlighting powder by Jouer and Skinny Dip, and I'm going to pop it right here in my inner tear duct. So I'm definitely going to need a lip liner to define my lips, so I'm going to go in with MAC's Boldly Bare. So all I really did was just outline my lips. I'm now going to go in with Fuel. So freaking pretty. Honestly, I don't know who I am without glitter, so I'm gonna pop some right here. And just like that, you guys, that is the end of today's video. What'd you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you thought of the Naked Heat palette. Are you grabbing it? Are you snagging it? I personally think that this is a necessity. It's completely different than any of the other Urban Decay Naked palettes that they launched in the past. The formula is so creamy, it's so soft, and it's super duper blendable and very, very buttery. I think they're very highly pigmented. When you dip your brush in the palette, you get so much pickup, which I like, as opposed to the other Naked palettes. I feel like they're very hard pressed, so I felt like I kind of had to like dig my brush in them, but I don't feel like this palette is like that at all. So like I said, get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. Like I said, go pick it up when it launches if you like it, if you want it, because I'm pretty sure it's going to sell off the shelves since it is completely different than anything Urban Decay has ever launched. So with that, I don't think I have anything else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces. I wish I had some of those hot Cheetos.